That seems pretty cool. Man, rats are better than I expected. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we'll do something we've never done on the channel. We'll play rats. Lots of rats, and it will be epic. Some mono red will be harmed during creating this video, so it will be absolutely awesome. The deck plays like you create a lot of rats and then you cast Frenzy for a lethal and drawing cards if they die, or just which puts wicked roll on every rat. That was harder than I expected. Alright, we'll go into action, you will see it. It's much more fun and much easier than you think. And yeah, sub for rats, because they're absolutely awesome. Alright, not the perfect draw, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. Let's go with the cliffs first. And I mean, we could play it for 0. It might not be the best play out there. Alright, our opponent with Kumano. We don't like to see it, unfortunately. Alright, see, there's always chance you draw 3 of those. If you don't play this on turn 1, you might whiff. So we have to play like this. It's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, man, our lifelink depth have such good abilities. However, it kinda negates his drop. So yeah, I think we're just trying to go for card advantage. He should not attack. Good choice, my friend. I called Monored my friend. Oh man, I'm breaking. Let's go for the Rat King. So, what you gonna do? You may reveal any number. Oh, I will reveal 2 in that case. I mean, that's, man, this card is busted. Like, come on, 3 mana, 3/3 that draws you 2 cards. Like, what? Can I raise him? I generally should not raise him. Oh man, I really should not raise him, but I think he will just kill the Prowler. And with the Totentanz, oh, I understand. Alright, that would be a problem. So as you can see, let's see if he reveals the Devastator. No. See, we would miss 3 damage basically, and now he's like super unhappy about removing this one. And also he cannot really attack. Do we go with the King? Toxic. I mean, that's drop, right? I also want something in the graveyard, I think. Like, we have more stuff like this, so I'm fine with it. Alright, everything gets exiled. I forgot. Monored still needs a little bit more tools, I guess. So, what do you do? More rats? I mean, it's Lord Skitter. Alright, but his graveyard is here, at least. Let's go like this. Let's just make a lot of rats. And it also helps against Squeal a little bit. And of course, we do not attack. This is something we want to use after Kumano is out. On the bright side, before they make another Kumano, it takes a while. Alright. He might flip Dark here. That's super bad, man. And I cannot block. So, this is what it is. I'm not super happy with this one. You are not even a rat. You should be ashamed of yourself. So we can try to go for 2-turn lethal, because this creates a rat token and wicked roll. So basically doubles the damage. And this feels pretty strong. Can I really burst him? Man, this deck is actually hard to play. I think we'll try. Let's go for 4. I don't want to lose the surprise factor from the witch, because they will never expect this. Alright, you thought that you are a mono red. Right now I am the mono red. And I hope they don't play the card that absolutely destroys me. Please don't. It's out of fashion right now, so they shouldn't. Alright, another Kumano. It will not be relevant because it will flip after the game is over. Hi? Of course, this is not a rat, but having 10-10, like, this is a direct lethal right now. That seems pretty cool. Man, rats are better than I expected. Look at this stuff. Oh man, it's just amazing. Yeah, they can do the thing, but they need to kill us. Like on the next turn. The exile effect is so irritating. Fortunately, it's out at least for now. And then we can go with Menace. Alright, but the aura goes into the grave. Oh my god! We are destroying Monored by being aggressive with rats. Yep, Nuka, man, we got Monored player to read. If that's not a success, I don't know what is. He's still attacking. Like, he's a dead man walking, but all he knows is attacking, and that's what he does. Bruh, you didn't read it right. It's still here. Oh, he's full burst, but I think he melted. I think he was like, you know, like the Hulk smash mode. Alright, that was way more fun than I thought. Alright, we're having some rats, and rats are good. We'll go with Vermin into Prowler. I mean, it's not like we have much of a choice, right? I guess we can go for the throat. I'm milling myself. Always mill yourself. This was a nice top deck. I would love to have the Tangled Colony. But the second land is not super needed. Mono blue, alright, so we need to go super hard on the creatures first, while we can. Alright, Prowler. We don't want to ninjutsu, they don't have counterspell for 1 mana, so they cannot counter it. It's not in the format. If that was a non-creature, of course they can spell pierce. That's the only counterspell in format that can do it. And I mean, lifelink? There is chance this 1 life will give us additional turn at some point, so no, we'll take it. Do you want to consider now or later? Like, man, he's oh, maybe that's a Fading Hope. If that's a Fading Hope, that's kinda okay. Consider is definitely better for us though. I need to pressure him. I really need a 3-drop. That's not a 3-drop. Alright, this is bad. So we don't have curve right now, and that's a huge deal. More damage is nice, but we whiffed super hard. Like, we literally didn't play anything on this turn. It's a full time twist, you know, not time twister, the time walk. Imagine your opponent just playing time walk for 4 life. That's basically what happened. So it will be rough. We don't even have legendary. Like, if we had something that is legendary, then we could Takanuma, but not even this. To be fair, we don't have 2 mana legendaries, I believe. I'm not going for it. Alright, 1 drop. Oh man, the deck is definitely not aligning for us right now. I need to go for double removal. Alright. Alright, this is good. This is some decent damage. We need to start killing everything they play. Weak study. That's interesting. Really? Is this better than first for discovery? Or they play 4 and 4? Or, I mean 4 first and they need something. I don't think this is a good card for the deck. Like, if you are playing only basics, first for discovery is just better. Flying Vigilance, sure. Do I want to spell pierce this? I mean, I will take it. Because I know it will be just lands from the top. Absolutely easy. So let's see if he tries to fight for it. We have a lot of mana open, so it makes his counter spells much weaker. And he still needs to use the card then. Alright, good. That's still 5 damage. I don't think we have this game yet, but maybe there's a chance. It would be better chance if we had, you know, rats in our rat deck, but it's hard. It's hard. Man, this Tangled Colony would be really nice. Yep, read it. So I think he might be thinking about Fading Hoping something. It should be Prowler, right? It's kind of the same as bouncing the other thing, but I need to pay mana and he knows exactly when I will do it. This is scary. Can I please draw my good cards? I really need them, man. You really need... Oh! You are a pretty good card. However, it really hits the counter spell, so it's the expensive version. I think we go for the throat and try to force the lethal. If they phase it out, hopefully he answers immediately. I guess I don't have other plays anyway. They can put 1 counter spell. Easy. just do the thing. Absolutely easy. If I attack, this will be a rat, and it will get the aura. I mean, this is not great here, I think. Alright, you have one more turn. We need to be careful of Flow of Knowledge. If he has Flow of Knowledge and a counter spell, that will be a huge deal. He's going for the value. What will you take? Moment of Truth. Yeah, that's definitely the best one. Alright, the pranky prankster. Man, my draws are insanely good. Essence Scatter, easy. But I hope that they will whiff at some point. And that could be maybe enough. Not sure really. But man, we need some value. Alright, at least they need to trade something. That's, I mean, as good as it gets for me. Let's decline respectfully. Alright, let's keep the pressure. The problem is that we whiffed on our draws. And he will never whiff. So every turn we draw one card. And he just draws 4. So that's how it ends. We keep some pressure, so it's not easy for him to attack, but if I don't hit immediately some insane draws, like 2 or 3 in a row, like I'm getting outgassed in this game. Alright, let's go for it. A lot of spare mana. If that resolves, we are back in the game. Let's see. That resolves. Everything has Toxic. Alright, and we are indeed back in the game then. Let's go for Tangled Colony. They won't be able to kill us in one turn. I think they have Make Disappear. And the Vermin is the last card. Of course we are milling ourselves. And this way we don't pump the gene. Okay, some cards, but not the best ones. Do we attack? Not really. If we attack, it will be on the next turn. Alright, his big turn. This is where the magic happens. Sometimes they play Blue March, so it might be risky. Alright, first we go for his full swing. The good old full swing. And see what happens. This is the turn. If they go for the Rat King, we have another, so they should absolutely block something else. The Prowler, and the problem is that if they block the Tangled Colony with Gene or Terror, like it's not getting better for them. So yeah, I guess this way they negate the most. But we have a lot of mana because of our early game, you know, just cool scaling draws, giving potentially mana for the future. So this is 3 damage. He's not dead, but we are just starting. I didn't pay attention, that was on top, that's actually pretty huge. Alright, so he knows about our hand. Let's play the first thing, in case he has mana-based counter spells. He definitely feels like it. Alright, Lord Skitter. I would love to play it faster. I mean, this is okay. It's after the combat phase, so Lord Skitter doesn't really do anything right now. And I mean, we are doing work against Monoblue. They need some insane amount of cards and just play like 3 terrors or something crazy like this. And Fading Hopes the rest and take 1 die. Like, I don't think they can come back from this. They already, like, the Rat King resolving, I told you, when this resolves, we are back in the game because suddenly you draw like 2-3 cards. Yep, man, it was so close. It's funny because he was at 2, I was at 21, but it was actually on the verge of losing. I'm first, and I have things that have haste. So I mean, that's as good as it gets, right? Obviously not the perfect draw. We definitely don't need the Witch and the Frenzy right now. Those are super late game cards. And the Candy Trail. I think it might be this Azorius Control with Disruption Protocol. That's one of the few reasons to play this card on turn 1. And we will definitely go with the Colony. It doesn't have haste, but it's super tangled, which doesn't really make a difference against control decks. Man, nobody will ever block this. Oh man, they're ramping, so this is... I mean, they play more stuff than we do so far, so that's interesting. However, they are not in range of Sunfall on the next turn. I think we need to go wide with the Song Try to hit them, and then try to go with the Frenzy. I'm not sure if we will be quick enough. We might not. But we'll definitely try. Full tap on our opponent's side. Rawr. Rats bad. I mean, they're great. Man, this card is super cool overall. Alright, Spider. Interesting, I didn't expect a Spider. I think this is the turn, right? They're tapped. It won't get better than this. Rawr. Let's see how he plays. We will draw some cards. Yes, please do. Oh my god, he went for the thing. So we are going with the kicker. Everything is huge. We are getting super tangled rats that will get Sunfall on the next turn. But it's still fun. It's still fun. And we draw some cards, so maybe we... Okay, never mind. Let's see the Sunfall. Double white. A lot. Oh, no Sunfall. I guess you don't win. Alright, that was pretty cool. And the first time when we got the Tangled Colony up tangled, I guess. Going first, I see red mana, I see 1-drops, I go. Like, it's basically me. Like, charging into our opponent. I took a moment before I started the game, so our opponent is not here. Oh, he is here. Great. I mean, I feel like a mono-red player already. Man, I'm so good at Magic. Like, I'm on the play, I have 1-drop, I have haste, and I meet only mono-red today, which is wild. Alright, how do we do it? You don't really want to ninjutsu it. I'm not guaranteed to have an X drop. Token. I won't have a token. Alright, this is not perfect, but I think we have to do it. Painland hurts a little bit. I mean, we get a little bit of lifelink, I guess, but definitely not where you wanna be. I mean, we negated the Painland. Yay for us. We need some lands from top. We can survive one turn without the land, but in 2 turns we are losing if we don't hit it. I also need some tokens. Alright, that's... Bro? Cool. That's good for me. That's actually good for me. I can clear the board and go with another Spearguard. The problem is that... Oh my, I need to mute because it's distracting so much. So Lord Skitter will die to Lightning Strike, that's the problem. We get some value but not the full one. I think this is the better play. Kumano will be... Oh man, Kumano will be so annoying. Do I kill Kumano instead of Swift Spear? Man, honestly, maybe. I think I can be aggressive more than mono-red with Song. Right? I'm losing 1 mana, I'm eating the Painlands again. So not super perfect. Let's see the play. Chick is kinda acceptable. Fairden, oh man, that hurts. They cannot block, so alright, so we need to be aggressive even more. Let's go like this. Yep, I will gladly take the damage. Man, this text floating around always gets me. Alright. We should play like this, right? Let's exile his cards. Keep the graveyard small. Okay. I thought I missed the rat. How do you work? Creatures, not rats, so every creature, so including the Swift Spear. It's Spearguard. Man, everything has Spear. What's up? This one has a Scepter. Alright, quality content. Can we raise him here? I can go for 2 or 3 rats, but that's it. He can scale harder, maybe even. Smark. I am adopting mono-red mentality. And not sure if that's the perfect play, but I hope we will get there. We run a lot of go for the throats, but we don't have them, unfortunately. That would help quite a lot. But I guess he has only 1 blocker. Alright. Do we want 3 damage? Is not so much. I don't want to give him Feldon stuff, you know? Are you better? I think I just go super all-in, man. I'm not sure about the Spearguard. He will still block the rat, right? Because that's higher value. So no real upside to playing that one. I'll just go like this. Oh! Oh, that's how you work. I didn't realize it. Alright, we have rats. It's sorcery. Alright, so we cannot get this one with haste. So we are losing one rat. That's pretty spicy, right? Monstrous Rage. Let's pretend like one of them should be in the hand. So it's what? 2 damage plus 2, 4, 5 damage. 8 damage total and play with fire. So that kills us. This is what? 6, 7 damage? So he gets 6. I think we go like this. He really wants to attack, which means that we don't really lose this blocker, right? For the next turn. And I have to say that those rats really give mono red, you know, run for their money. 2 cards, they really need good ones. If they kill this, I cannot block, but that absorbs a lot of damage. Whatever he does, here's play with fire. You can see that we are probably in the lethal range if we didn't block with this one creature. Adversary. Oh, but the graveyard was empty. The graveyard was empty. And this is one... Yeah, he keeps the blocking creatures. I love it so much, man. Alright, so we need to go super hard on the next turn. Land is perfect. I'm a mono red player now. I don't care. I just do my stuff. I press the button. Yep, please exile. Man, it actually makes a difference that you can keep their graveyard clear. Please, please, I cannot stand playing the game. I need to attack. Alright. Alright, it feels good. Do I win? I have no idea if I win or not. I hope I do. Guys, I don't think I'm winning. Have I become the mono red player? To be fair, I should. What was... Alright, I feel better about this draw because he would win anyway then. That was actually a good game. So I should not attack with Swift Spearguards. And he really played. This was a good mono red player. He actually really thought about his plays. Well played, my friend. Well played. At the fairy synergy. Alright. Pretty decent curve. I think we go with the mountain first, because our poor man Swift Spear wants to keep attacking. It's actually really good for the deck, but of course it doesn't scale like the Swift Spear. However, it is super ratsy. Alright, so we have very little time. Do I want to try to mill his Atrax? I will mill him. Maybe we'll hit Atrax and he won't have the win con. Oh! Oh! So, mana colors are a thing, apparently. And I thought for some reason I have double black mana and I can just double vermin. That was a huge problem. And huge misplay on my part. We need to go with the Lord Skitter. And then we have to go with Frenzy and try to kill them before they scale. Let's go for this, I guess. I don't think it makes any difference, honestly. Alright, 16. Racing against the Sunfall Clock. Let's see. Stomper. Stomper is probably the best case. It guarantees that we will hit once super hard at the beginning of combat phase. How much do we kill him already? I'm not sure. Let's see the land. No land. Man, Lord Skitter loves to be drawn like in duo or triplet. So, this is 6, 9, plus 5, 14 damage. So, it means if we drew a land right now, we would win. Right? Oh, but they don't have haste. It's just the buff. Problem is that Sunfall is coming on the next turn. Oh man. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm pretty sure it's a Sunfall on the next turn and that will super hurt. You know what? It's not getting better. And Sunfall exiled, so we kinda have to do the thing. Yeah, super close, man. This is what happens. You need... honestly, I missed the Vermin, right? So honestly, I should lose this game because I missed one of the 1-drops and that was missing damage. So that was my pure misplay, but I'm lucky so my opponent didn't draw a land or Sunfall. Alright, so we're going first. That's definitely not what we want. We probably will have to go for this for 2 mana, which is pretty awesome. Or Abysmal. Yeah, Abysmal is the word I was looking for. And because this creates 1-1, and this creates 1-1, this one has haste. That's a cut down. But this is a perfect creature to be cut down. But that's good knowledge, so we cannot play this one until he plays the card. Yeah, I think Lord Skitter will be the thing, because we know he has a cut down, but we don't know about go for the throat. Huh. I think we go like this. We are not guaranteed land for the next turn, and this is enough pressure that he should probably start using the removal. No way. Really? That suggests he has a sweeper. Cool, thank you. He did it literally in the worst way possible. He gave us the token, and we even got the haste from this one, right? Because we get the token that had summoning sickness, and he just helped us so much. Alright. I could go Colony into Vermin, but this one has more value over time. And we need to play it first, because of the combat phase trigger, of course. I mean, the populate might be incoming. Let's see. If he blocks, he has a sweeper. He really doesn't respect his board at all. So let's see. I would guess the populate, I think. But we have another Lord Skitter. If that's Sunfall, we have more time than expected. I mean, we have more time than expected, I guess. Menace. We could go for the Menace. I don't want to go this and this. It really feels like he has the Sunfall. I could go with the Butcher and just create stuff. First, I'm not buffing anything, so we might as well attack. That is not the board that has to be killed. I'm pretty... like, if he's playing Orzhov, he has a lot of removal in the deck. And you can see that he never uses anything. Let's see if that's an Emperor. It can, but it... yeah, he's blocking the maximum damage. He doesn't care about, you know, long-term board. So I think we'll play like this. This creates some extra pressure, while also not really wasting much value, because we'll sacrifice one of the rats. Alright. Rite of Oblivion. Oh! That's so kind, man. He's not ordering those triggers very well. Like, he literally did everything wrong so far. I love it. I love it. Do I force him? You know what? Let's force him. Maybe he won't have it. So we are going for this. I mean, there's no difference. Let's go for Takanuma. I don't think any of the cards matter. Theoretically, White Invoke could be on the table, but it's not. Sunfall. Let's see it. Or... Invasion? Okay, never mind. I guess that it matters. I have to say, I did not expect this card. So, it seems that he doesn't have the answer. I don't have enough for the Witch. Witch is... man, Witch is always getting me. Alright, let's keep attacking, I guess. And that means I, of course, should exile the Tolvada, or Tokesha's Welcome. Man, that was a weird... I did not expect this one. Like, this is not the card that is usually played, but I kinda like it. I think it's super cool. Man, he really seems like he has the sweeper. I'm not playing more. No. I refuse to play more cards into your board. Enjoy your 8/8 token. I mean, what was this game, man? But to be honest, that's what happens when your opponent doesn't hit a sweeper. We were just lucky. He just didn't draw the card he needs to win the matchup. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the games. We definitely were, you know, a true Rat King today. And I have to say, the deck is more fun than you think. The deck is super dicey. Like, you either get the curve on the play and everything aligns and the deck feels like a tier 1 deck. Or you just don't draw the right cards and it feels like, meh, I will probably lose. Cards that really surprised me. The Frenzy is absolute amazing card. You can push for last bit of damage, and with this this kind of deck, it really adds to the pressure. Song of Totentanz is actually way more impactful than you think, because the main thing, you need to create a lot of small rats. Usually with Tangled Colony, while this is the idea, of course, they need to block it, then you get cool rats and, you know, just go super wide. Most of the time they just ignore the card from my experience, so you need something else. And the Song together with Lord Skitter is probably your best bet at going super wide, which you need because you need Frenzy or the Witch. Witch is honestly super nice card. I was so surprised because when you double the power of each one of your rats, it makes a huge difference and it looks absolutely cool. So this is one of the cards, like it's similar to Aspirant a little bit because it enters the battlefield and you instantly get the boost, right? Of course, it's much more expensive. So the Prowler was really good. I think generally I like most of the cards. To be fair, Rat King is something that maybe we can increase. Honestly, I think I liked it more than the Butcher. This doesn't really do much. You generally don't want to sacrifice your creature. You don't really get too much value. It's just one card, and it doesn't go super wide. Lord Skitter is just simply better for, you know, extra rats because you get one for free, and then on the next turn you get another one. Stats are also better. This dies to cut down. The basic thing for this card is that it gives menace to every rat. So if your opponent is heavy on the creatures, you can sneak this extra damage because there are so many rats. It's so hard to block all of them. So that's why it's in the deck, but the Rat King took many games, man. If this card resolves, you get all the value, and we are really playing a lot of rats here. You can get really nice value. 2 or 3 cards seems to be quite common with this one. Yeah, so honestly, I like the deck, and if you are curious about the stats, that's an easy one, because believe or not, this is a meta deck. It's not the best meta deck out there, that's for sure, but I think it sits at 52% win rate, which is really high if you are talking about the real stats, because it's in like over 100 games. So I think it has 52% exactly. So this is why I wanted to showcase. It is a viable laddering rat deck. I mean, what more do you want from Magic? I honestly really enjoyed the deck. I think it's way more fun than you think. And yeah, it produces really interesting games. This is a play pattern that I don't think we had with other aggro decks. Yeah, you can go wide, but with the Song, with, you know, all the Tangled Colony stuff that you go super wide, and this Frenzy and Witch, it is a very enjoyable experience because you first go wide, then you buff everything, and it's like, yeah, we are doing the thing. So honestly, even for a control mage, this deck felt really good. However, there are some rares, so you probably, you know, want to watch out for this one. Alright guys, so this is the deck list. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you tomorrow.